next up we go to the slate. We got a fire slate. NC Nick's going to be live at 2 of these games. Tuesday, November 14th, first game on the slate, 1:00 p.m. Pacific. UC Davis, Jim Les, heading to Missoula, Montana. This is not in Fargo. To take on North Dakota State. UC Davis laying 3.5 points. I'll lay it. I think this is tough. This is standalone. Are we betting this? I feel like we got to bet this.
I kind of like the Bison. I know they just.
If it was in Fargo, I loved it. But
yeah, how do you handicap it being in Montana? Let's go Bison. Give me the Bison. Let's go. They're close to Montana. Cali boys don't want to go up to Montana. Let's go. Home dog-ish. I guess it's not really a home dog though. We'll take the Bison.
I'm on Davis. Davis has been up there because they played Montana. They've been in the state of Montana longer. You know, it's like Dumb and Dumber. They're trying to get equipped with those laid back country folk. All right. So
lock battle.
Yeah, let's go. Lock battle to start things off. Jim Les, the former Sacramento King, gonna do me a solid. Let's fucking go. And here we go. In one corner, Pick Dundee riding with UC Davis. In the other corner, Mac is riding with the Bison. Let the Bison be Bison. Let's go. Yeah, that should be a fun one. Wisconsin heading to the dunk to take on Providence. Wisconsin's laying 1.5 points. Not so fast. I know I'm not big on Kim English, but he runs exactly what Rick Barnes did. Rick Barnes just beat the shit out of Wisconsin. I think the athleticism, the home edge, all the difference for me to take Providence. Providence, just play it plus 105 or whatever the hell it is. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'm on the other side. I'm going to take the Badgers. I think better team coming off a loss, and I trust Greg Gard over Kim English. So I'm going to trust the better coach, older roster. I'm going to lock the Badgers. This is a bounce back. Veteran group. We're going into the dunk and getting this done. Let's go.
We got another battle at the dunk. Pick Dundee riding with the Friars. Kim English, Mac going with the cheeseheads of the Badgers.
Let's go, white guys. what was your term on the main show? Stapled to the floor. They're
stapled to the floor. That's what I'm saying. You're taking a team stapled to the floor. Good luck. All right.
Fundamentals, baby.
At home, that figure skating works. You know what I mean? But on the road, no. Bucknell is heading to LaSalle. LaSalle's laying 11.5. They played last year, but LaSalle won by 10. Maybe that's the logic. I still just can't do it. I just can't do it. Bucknell just beat Niagara. Give me the points. Give me the points in the Bison. Bucknell's been a hard team to figure out. Give me the Bison. I don't feel good about it. Move along. Don't bet this game. What are you doing here, Mac?
Maybe Bucknell's not as bad. I mean, they lost to Penn. They got thrown by Penn. Penn just beat Villanova. Yeah, I'll take the points. I mean, that's a lot to lay with Fran Dunphy.
Whew, this line has jumped up since this morning. Wofford is catching 31.5 in Knoxville. Ooh. This morning was like 27. I guess I'll take the points here then. You know what I mean? Like, at what point do I take the points? I feel like, give me Tennessee. They win by 32. What are you doing here?
What are they doing all their not? I mean, they beat Gulf Coast by 30 last year, Tennessee Tech by 30. They already beat Tennessee Tech already by 40 this year. They're kind of like Houston. They fuck these teams up. I'll lay it with Tennessee.
Sacred Heart is in the perfect spot of all spots. Should we lock this?
I think we should. Holy Cross is a letdown spot waiting to happen.
Holy Cross just beat Georgetown, a huge bye game.
Yeah.
Trust me. They fucking partied their ass. I guarantee you they went to some strip club right off the 95 freeway on the way home.
Sacred Heart almost won at Iona the other day.
Yeah. Sacred Heart's getting a 1.5.
Let's go.
Some call this foolish. I don't think so. We're locking it up. Sacred Heart. Fucking Sacred Heart on the money line. Let's go. Mercer is catching 4.5 at Morehead State. I will lay the 4.5, and am I crazy to think Morehead State's going to drill them? What are you doing here, Mac?
No, I kind of like Morehead a lot here. Morehead over less head for me.
Lock?
Yeah, let's lock this up. I think they're significantly better than Mercer.
I do too. The locks are flowing. Let's go. Hofstra's taking on the Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington. G-Dubs laying 2.5. I actually think we should lay the 2.5. I'm laying the 2.5. What are you doing here, Mac?
I kind of tend to agree with you. How about Bill and Mary covering for me the other day against George Washington? I'll take Hofstra here actually, but no lock for us here. This is a total toss up.
Yeah, don't get all crazy here on us. North Carolina A&T is catching 31 at UVA. Terrell Furman Jr., North Carolina A&T graduate. He texted me 2 days ago saying, "Here's a tip from a source at North Carolina A&T," and he goes, "Take UVA minus the points." All right, I'm going to listen to him, even though I think laying 31 with the team that normally scores about 54 is insane. But this Virginia team is scoring a lot better. I'll lay the third. I can't do that. Give me the 31 points. I just can't. It's too many fucking points. Give me 31 against UVA. What are you doing here?
Virginia wins 51-19. Lay it. It's going to be a terrible game.
Gosh, I mean, I guess Terrell's my guy. All right. I'll listen to him.
They lost by 50 to Pitt. And
That's
they lost
true.
by
That's true.
30 to Greensboro. They're awful.
I'm changing my pick.
Yeah.
I will lay the points, but I'm not betting this fucking game.
Yeah.
Noah, do we have a line on St. Francis and Penn State? Oh, I see it. 24.5. Yeah, I'll take the Red Flash plus 24.5. In-state game, you saw Lehigh cover against Penn State. Give me I know St. Francis has been traveling the world, but give me the 24.5. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'll take the points as well with you.
Temple, Drexel, Battle of Philadelphia. We called this on the show this morning. 6 points was the spread. It's minus 4.5. Drexel minus 4.5. Give me Temple in the points. What are you doing here?
I feel like we should lock Temple. Don't all these games come down to the final buzzer? One possession game?
Yeah.
I think you sprinkle some on the money line. I'm all over Temple. Lock it up. Philly game.
All right. Philly's cheesesteak special going on in good old TCE land. So we're betting Temple. It's tough back in Cosby. Eastern Michigan is catching 25.5 at FAU. Give me the points. My Eagles fly high, baby. They cover the 25. They lose by 22. What are you doing here?
They're actually coming off a big win for us the other day when we locked them up. Oh, yeah, they were the one that lost to Butler by 50 on opening night. I'll take the points with you. Do not love it. Yeah,
I don't love it either. Northeastern is taking on Harvard. Harvard's laying 5. I feel like this is a fun little Boston battle. You know, I love the regionality stuff. Give me Harvard minus 5, though. I don't know. No.
Do you want to push?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
I think the better team's the dog. I trust Bill Cohen in Northeastern. This is a local rivalry game too.
Harvard looked good at Rice though, man.
I know they're coming off that. I think it's a little bit of a letdown winning a bye game. Not a bye game, but they were a 10-point dog.
Yeah.
I like Northeastern. I like this Northeastern team.
All right, let's go Northeastern. I'm not locking this. You're locking this?
This might be Pick's page. I can see I think they're going to win it outright.
I don't know. I think that's a really tough game. I'm staying the fuck away. It's a good game. I want to watch it though. Bowling Green is catching 1.5 at Oakland. Nope. Give me Oakland minus 1.5. Surprised we don't see Noah here, huh?
We should
spoke
lock
too soon. I jumped in here.
We should lock the Grizz, right? They're coming off 2 bye game losses where they but competed against Ohio State and Illinois.
They almost beat Ohio State. They competed against Illinois. This team's pretty good. Bowling Green, I think they've played some shit competition personally. So, yeah, I'm all over this. I made this one actually Oakland minus 7. So 2 possessions of value. Give me that all day.
Let's lock it.
No, I love it.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever.
Wagner. Heading to Rhode Island. The vacuum company's getting 9.5 at Rhode Island. Give me the 9.5. I think Wagner's decent. What are you doing here?
I like Wagner here too. Check the picks page. I may lock this. I don't know yet. I feel like they're live. I feel like Rhode Island's going to drop one of these bye games because I don't think they're very good.
Yeah. Bellarmine is taking on Chattanooga. Chattanooga beat the pride of Louisville, the Louisville Cardinals. Can they make it to Louisville schools there? Chattanooga's laying 6.5. Not so fast. Give me Bellarmine in the 6.5. What are you doing here, Mac?
I agree. I mean, do we really take anything from beating Louisville? What does that even mean at this point?
Yeah. Brown is at New Hampshire. Should we lock this? Brown is laying 4.5. I think Brown is much better.
This is UAB all over again from Sunday. You got an 0-2 team that's lost by combined 4 points to Colgate and Loyola. They're way better than New Hampshire. Lock it up. Let's go Brown.
Lock it up. The Brown Bears. Michigan State, Duke in Chicago, Illinois. This line's gone up a full point from where it was this morning when I took Duke. Duke's laying 4.5.
Oh, it's up to 4.5 now?
That's what I'm saying. Give me Sparty at 4.5. I think it'll be a close enough game. I was on Duke at 3.5. I think I called it at this morning. I hate to be that asshole that takes both sides, but at some point, I just don't expect Izzo to get blown out. So give me Sparty plus the points. Not locking it. What are you doing here?
I'm getting the better coach, the older team, the more physical team. We've seen what bothers Duke, physicality in older teams. Tennessee last year in the tournament, Arizona this year. Give me Sparty, lock it up. Let's go. They're going to win.
I think Duke's going to win by 2 or 3. I think it's going to be a 1-possession game.
I think Duke's overrated. I said it in the preseason. Maybe I'll eat shit on this one, but I was all over Arizona. I love Sparty here. They got to make a shot eventually. They're like 2 for fucking 32 from 3. They're going to make it in Chi-Town.
I mean, that's Big Ten basketball.
Fair. I just Izzo over Scheyer too. I mean, easy for me.
Didn't he beat him last year though? Didn't Scheyer beat him last year?
No, they didn't play. They played in the tournament, NCAA tournament, Krzyzewski's last year.
Oh, maybe you're right.
You're right. They pulled away. Sparty was up with like 5 minutes left. Coach K owned Izzo. I know the chat just said that. That is true.
Yeah, I'm taking at 4.5 though. It's too much.
I'm surprised Noah's not locking Duke.
At 3.5, I'll take Duke. I know that sounds crazy, but 1 point, that big of a difference? Yes. I think it's going to be a close game. Duke wins by 4. Let's go. IUPUI is at Indiana State. Indiana State's laid 16.5. Give me Ooey Pooey, as Patty C says. What are you doing here?
Yeah, definitely not locking this fucking game. I'll take Indiana State. I think Iuipui's awful again. They were randomly good last year for that 1-3 game stretch. It was awesome. We bet the shit out of them 3 in a row, and they won every time outright.
Stonehill is catching 19.5 at St. Joe's.
Ugh.
We put Stonehill on the auto fade list the other day, but damn if this isn't a big ass number. I'm still laying it. What are you doing here?
I guess I'll take it. I mean, I don't know. I'll take the
yeah. Jacksonville State heads to Morgantown.
Here we go.
Dub V is laying 10 points.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Morgantown, Morgantown WP.
Give me the 10 points, buddy. I think Dub V is going to win by 7 or 8.
You know, I've been taking these teams off the bye games, bye game losses. Cal came through for us tonight. It was Oklahoma State the other day. I'll lay it with the Mountaineers, but I'm not betting my own team with only 8 players right now. Hopefully they can make a shot for a change.
Noah, I'm curious if you had to decide, where would you go, Noah?
We're talking about Stonehill?
No. Glad to see you're paying attention.
Sorry, I've been managing the chat. What's this game?
No.
West Virginia, Jacksonville State.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't going to be one that was negative on West Virginia. I didn't label that as a team that I was looking to fade. So I don't have numbers on WV games. I had a number on Monmouth because I was looking to back them.
All right, if you had to play the fucking thing, dude, all right? Good God.
I'd probably, I want to see West Virginia like play a full game. I'd probably fade them here too.
Okay. Good.
All right, go backstage again.
Good.
Get out of here.
Sound like a fucking politician dancing around shit. It's like
he's trying to middle the number.
Good God. We love you, Noah. All right. Lipscomb, Tennessee Tech, Battle of Tennessee here. Oh man. Struggle with this one, to tell you the truth. Lipscomb's laying 2.5. They won by 1 the last time they played.
It's about right.
I'll lay it with Lipscomb. I think their program's a little bit better than Tennessee Tech. What are you doing?
I'll take Lipscomb too. And hey, no, you gotta lock some games because the chat is waiting for you. They're waiting for your Michigan Wolverine lock of the night. Let's go. The people want it. Let's go.
Georgia Southern is heading to Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm going to start things off with a bang. My Dolphins are going to beat the piss out of Georgia Southern. Lay the 4.5. I like this play a lot. One of my favorite plays on the board. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, we took Missouri State last night as one of our favorites. I like it too. I thought they looked good at Xavier. Got away late. A way better team than Georgia Southern. I'll join you. Let's go.
Double lock. Dolphins swim in any fucking weather, any climate. Probably talking out of my ass, but you know. Einhorn or Finkel or Einhorn. Colgate is heading to Syracuse, New York. Syracuse is laying 5. Colgate's beat them back-to-back years by double digits.
I know. Is it different this year because
I think it is. They're playing man. Yeah. I'm laying the 5. I'm laying the 5 with the Qs. What are you doing here?
I kind of agree. I kind of think Syracuse's athleticism wears them down. But if they were playing the zone with Jimmy Boeheim picking his boogers, I definitely would have taken Colgate. We got Noah Bieniek in here. Is he taking the Raiders?
Where are we picking this game?
5, flat 5.
I have it at -8. Give me Syracuse. I think with the zone, Colgate was able to shoot their threes over the zone. Now you're playing more man to man. I like that a little bit better. Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lock this, but you're locking it, Noah.
I haven't handicapped any of these games, so I was just kind of waiting to see how you guys would be jumping on these lines or not. I would if somebody else wants to with me.
Oh my God.
I already got like 10. And we're not even at 8 o'clock yet.
I'll lock Syracuse.
There we go.
Revenge angle.
Noah Bieniek says ride with the Orange Man.
I don't
High Point.
Syracuse. That's another reason not to lock it.
Yeah. High Point is getting 4 at Queens. I don't think this Queens team is as good as it was a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm taking High Point plus 4. Sprinkle some of the money line if you're going to bet this game, but I'm not locking it. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take Queens. I do like taking teams that took it on the chin a couple times on the road coming back home. I'll take Queens, but not a strong play for me here.
The Florida Gators are taking on the Rattlers of Florida A&M. Florida's laying 29.5. I think we should maybe bet this.
They are really bad. Oh,
especially
man.
Florida just lost to Virginia.
Yeah.
Last time they played, Florida won by 40, and that was last November.
Who does Florida have on deck? Florida
State.
Florida
They have Florida State.
Yeah. I'm staying away. Yeah, I'm staying away. I'll take Florida though.
All right, I'll take Florida too. You fucking. I might lock this. Pay attention to the picks page.
Good tease there.
Noah, we found your second lock. Mississippi Valley State is getting 42.5 at UConn. As the, legend tells it, you are the only person in the past 25 years to lock up Mississippi Valley State. They're getting 42.5, buddy. You can come on screen for this one. I will take UConn. Mac, what are you doing here? Should I play Noah's music on the lock here?
I think you should. I'll take the Valley. Let's go. They win by 39, 78-39.
Noah?
I texted Mac and Colby pre-show just for the memes because I've got 3 possessions worth of value on Mississippi Valley State here, and UConn has a look-ahead spot to Indiana on deck. I was like, you know what? It's not a terrible spot. Then I go and handicap the game. They covered this number against Oklahoma, but they lost by 46 to LSU. So I said, hell
no. Sprinkle some on the money line is what he said.
Yeah.
I thought.
I'm gonna have to get him a Delta Devils t-shirt at some point. Toledo is heading to Dayton, Ohio to take on Wright State. Little battle of Ohio. You know you love it. And Wright State won by 7 the last time they played. Little revenge on the mind for Enrique Freeman. No, wait. Toledo, right? I always get Toledo and Akron confused there. But why is Toledo a dog?
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I know the game is at Wright State. I'll dive into it. I'm still gonna take Toledo.
I'm taking Toledo too.
Yeah.
Not locking it.
I think they're the better program overall.
UMass Lowell is catching 4.5 or 5 at Georgia Tech. UMass Lowell is going to win this game. You know this, right?
I don't disagree. They made me eat shit the other night. Georgia Tech has Cincinnati on deck as well. Let's take Lowell. This line is telling us everything. Lock that thing up.
I think we should lock it. Money line.
They're going to win.
Play it on the fucking money line, folks. Riverhawks soaring through Atlanta. North Alabama is catching 19.5 at Mississippi State. No, I will lay the 19.5. Mac?
Same. I'll lay it.
Boston is heading to Washington, D.C. to take on Howard. Howard's laying 10.5 points. I don't know what to do with Howard anymore. Boston won this the last time they played. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I was going to say, who the hell's Howard to be like 10.5 points? Give me Boston.
Texas State is heading to Norman. They're getting 17.5 points. Oh boy, Texas State looked good against Miami, Ohio the other morning when I was watching them. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I'll take the points as well. I mean, Oklahoma plays a brand of basketball where it's kind of hard to get blown out unless you're Central Michigan and Mississippi Valley State. So Texas State a little bit of a step up here.
Johnny Football says you skipped Stonehill St. Joe's. No, we talked about it. It's back there.
The graveyard.
Yeah. I took St. Joe's, but I don't feel good about it. South Alabama is catching 20.5 at Bama. No. Big brother blows out little brother. I will lay it. What are you doing here, Mac?
I almost want to lock Alabama. They put it on these teams. I mean, they beat Moorhead by 35. I mean, South Alabama, I know they beat Buffalo, but Buffalo's a bad team. I'm going to lock up Bama. I think they're going to put it on South Alabama.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Alabama. I might join them if I'm looking for a wager tomorrow, but not right now. This game, UNC Greensboro is catching 3 in Nashville against Vanderbilt. Wrong team favored? Yeah, give me Greensboro. Give me the points. Ride the money line if you're going to bet this. What are you doing here?
I mean, should we lock this? I agree that the wrong team's favor. I think Greensboro is much better than Vanderbilt. I'll lock Greensboro. They're going to win.
Noah?
Yeah, I'm looking to pull up the exact injuries, but Vanderbilt's dealing with injuries. That's not an excuse to lose to Presbyterian, though. I think UNCG should be favored in this game. I'm taking the Spartans on the money line. Lock it up.
There we go.
All right. There we go, folks. Sold me on it. Let's go. UNC Greensboro, North Carolina Greensboro, as they say.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
Western Kentucky's heading to Murray State. It's a good little Kentucky battle there. Murray's laying 2.5. Not so fast. Tops get the win here. Give me the 2.5.
Wrong team favored. I'm locking up Western. I think they're pretty good, man. I'm high on this team. No Stansberry.
Not gonna lock it with you. But I like the play. Moneyline Mac locking up the tops. Western Michigan's catching 24 points at Northwestern. Stop it. Give me the 24 in Western Michigan. No analysis. I mean, how many times has Northwestern ever won by 24
Not
or
much.
more? That's what I'm saying. Give me the points. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, I'll take the points.
UTSA is at Lamar. This game's ass. UTSA is a road favorite. Nope. Lamar. Give me the 1.5 at home. What are you doing here?
I guess I'll take Lamar.
Prairie View is taking on Abilene Christian. Do we have a number on this one? No, actually I got it. At AC, Abilene Christian's laying 14 against Prairie View. It's too many. Give me Prairie View plus the points. Mac?
Yeah, take the points. This might be Picks Page lock. This is a lot of points for Abilene Christian to be laying. Prairie View is covered for a bunch for us so far this year.
Yeah. Colorado State's laying 11.5 in Greeley, Colorado, taking on the Bears of Northern Colorado. I actually think we should lay it. I'm going to lay it with Colorado State. What are you doing here?
I'll take the points just because little brother's at home getting points.
UT Rio Grande is taking on TCU. TCU's laying 28.5 points. This is skyrocketed. This was lower earlier today. I'll lay it. I don't feel good about it. Lay it. What are you doing here?
TCU, when they're healthy, they usually drill these teams. I'll take TCU. Lay it.
Cal State Northridge is at Chicago State. Stop it. The Cougs are just laying 1.5. No. Chicago State minus 1.5. Lock it up. We're back after we beat Southern Indiana. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'll lay it with Chicago State. I'm gonna take this one off. I'm gonna sit this one out and cheer you on. Got enough locks. I don't need to throw Chicago State in there just to yell at the small iPad.
Green Bay is at Valpo. I could be talked into a lock here. I think the wrong team is favored. Green Bay is catching 4.5 at Valpo.
Valpo is really bad. New coach coming over from Gonzaga.
Dude, Green Bay is better. Green Bay is a better team. Fuck it. Money line this. Let's go.
I'm with you. Let's go. Give me Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Triple lock.
Hell yeah. I mean, Valpo just lost to IUPUI. Green Bay's got Noah Reynolds. They win this game outright.
Let's go.
I love it when a plan comes together, folks. Green Bay.
Loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
I'm going to keep these locks flying high.
Call you Loxley.
Call me Mike Loxley. Tarleton State's getting 9.5 at Bradley. Bradley is going to win, but 9.5, Mac.
It is a lot. It gets lit there, though.
Give me Tarleton plus 9.5. Bradley wins by 5. Who you taking?
I'm going to take Tarleton, but I'm going to sit this one out because I could see Bradley pulling away late.
Detroit's catching 23.5 in Oxford, Mississippi against Ole Miss. Give me Detroit, but no luck because they've been getting their ass whooped left and right. Mac?
Yeah, Ole Miss has been pissing me off. They have not been covering. Maybe this is a spot. I'll lay it here, but I don't love it.
UIC is getting 11.5 at Loyola. A little crosstown battle. I'm laying it with Loyola. What are you doing here?
I'm going to lay it with Loyola as well.
Texas A&M is laying 5.5 points at SMU. Fuck out of here with this shit. Buzzsaw is for real. One of my favorite plays of the day. Lay the 5.5. What are you doing here?
We're going to lock battle in the Lone Star State. Let's go. Give me the Stangs. SMU, baby. This is back-to-back road spots for A&M.
I thought you learned when you took Ohio State, but you know, some people got to learn the hard way. Wait, Noah, where are you at on this one?
I'm with Colby, locking up the Aggies here.
Island, baby. Here we go.
I got Texas A&M minus 12 in this game. I love the Aggies backcourt. Hate SMU's. So
they're gonna fuck them up, dude. They're gonna fuck them up. He's gonna be regretting this one. He's gonna be really regretting this one. We got a lock battle in Dallas. And Dundee with A&M. Moneyline Mac riding with the Mustangs. Representing the ACC.
This is a look ahead spot too, because you know who has West Virginia on deck and Fort Myers, Florida. SMU, baby.
Yeah, well, time out. You can't say it's a look ahead when they got A&M coming to town. I mean,
no, they're going to get up going to Fort Myers, baby.
Well, but I mean, for SMU, they want to circle these Texas schools coming in. This is a get up spot.
I'm not going to argue it, but it fit my narrative.
I got you. Fair enough.
They're going to fuck up SMU. I don't give a shit if they've been crossing off the days for a year. Texas A&M is going to fuck them up. I cannot wait. All right. I cannot wait for tomorrow night's show.
Sprinkle some on the money line. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Alcorn State's catching 8.5 at Arkansas State in the good old town of Jonesboro. Give me Alcorn plus the points. What are you doing here, Mac?
Kind of like the points as well. No strong play here.
Gavitt games. Marquette heading to Illinois. Illinois is a 1.5 point favorite. Last time these two teams played, Marquette won by 1 point 2 years ago. Revenge is on the mind. Give me the Illini to win at home. Place is going to be lit. I will lay the 1.5. Another thing to monitor here, if we're going through this, is Tyler Kolek is a game time decision. So kind of important. Mac, what are you doing here?
This is one of our favorite systems. Whenever we see a top 5 team in the country catching points on the road, oh yeah, all over the Illini here. Lock it up. I think that play is going to be on fire, and they're more athletic. I think they wear them down. I'm locking up the Illini. Let's go. That play's going to be bonkers tomorrow night.
I'll do it. Let's go. Illini. I'm going to be watching the game. Might as well have some action on it. Time for some action. Man, I kind of like these other plays here too. I got a couple more locks. Milwaukee's catching. Am I seeing this correctly here? 17 points. Let me double check here. 18.5. Fuck out of here. Give me the Panthers. I can be. We should lock this. I know Colorado looks really good, but
fucking teams up though. I'm staying away with the altitude. I may lean to Colorado actually. They're fucking good. I'm starting to buy in. I think
Milwaukee
this is
played Providence good, man. I like Milwaukee in the points. Give me the points.
I'm staying away.
But you lean Buffs, huh?
Yeah, future Big 12 member. Got to represent.
South Dakota's getting 8.5 at DePaul. Give me the Coyotes. What are you doing here?
DePaul's fucking god awful. Give me the Coyotes as well. But I mean, this is also a system where usually the team, when they lose a bye game, they should get up unless your name's Louisville.
Yeah. This game's ridiculous. Santa Clara now. We called this game at 14. It was actually opened at I think 11.5. It's down to 10 right now. Santa Clara's getting 10 at Stanford, plus 425 on the money line. Maybe my favorite play of the whole day. I think this has got to be my favorite play of the whole day. There's no way they're not losing by. They're not going to lose in double digits. I think they're live to win this fucking game. We ride the money line here. Mac,
we love taking coaches, the better coach when they're getting points. Get this tree huggers out of here. Let's go. Santa Clara. Sprinkle some on the money line. Lock that shit up. I'm with you. And I assume Noah is too.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. Triple lock this one.
Yeah.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
Southern Utah is catching 15.5, not 18.5, 15.5 at Utah State. Give me the points. In-state battle. I feel like Utah State looked good, but in-state battle. Utah State wins by 14. What are you doing here?
I'm taking the points too.
Kansas, Kentucky in Chicago. Kansas is laying what? Whoa, this line jumped up a little bit, huh?
Lock it.
I'm seeing 5.5. I also see a 6 out there. Jayhawks. Are we all locking this one? Because it just seems so obvious, though, doesn't it?
He's going the other way.
Yeah. What? It's going down now?
Oh, I thought you were going Kentucky.
No, I'm on Kansas. I'm men versus boys here. Kansas is the older team. Kentucky's the younger team. Better coach, Bill Self. Better league, Big 12. Kansas. Let's go.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever.
Yeah, I think this is Kansas too. And Mac, you said it pre-show. You thought DeJuan Harris was from Chicago. I'm pretty sure he is. Homecoming.
Yeah. Long Beach State's catching 13 against San Diego State. It's big numbers. San Diego State coming off a loss, though. Give me the Aztecs minus 13. Mac?
I thought that too. I think I'm still going to take the Dirtbags, but I would lock it if it wasn't coming off a loss. So I'm steering clear here.
Appalachian State's heading to Corvallis, where Oregon State's laying 2.5. I will lay the 2.5 with Wayne Tinkle and the Beavers.
Same. Let's go Tink, baby. Tink, Tink.
There we go. Jackson State has the audacity, the courage to come in to Playa del Rey, California, and try to take on Kelly LePepe after a loss. That's a few things in life you don't want to do. Is take on Kelly LePepe after a loss. I'd rather battle, I don't know, a fucking pack of wolves than or an army of lions. Fucking hurricane. All right. I'd rather battle a hurricane named LePepe than Kelly LePepe. All right. They're laying 14.5. However, Give me Jackson State to cover the 14.5, and I can be talked into a lock here.
We may lock battle this. I think LMU is going to fuck them up. This is when you want to fade Jackson State. Fourth game been on the road forever. Yeah, they haven't been home. And Loyola Marymount, tough loss the other night. Quick turn, which I like. Get it out of your system. I think Loyola Marymount wins by 20 plus, just like San Diego did. I'll lock up Kelly LePepe, baby. Let's go.
Whoa. Moneyline Mac, locking up Kelly LePepe and LMU. I'm going to take Jackson State.
I was going to say, you can't lock battle against LePepe.
I know. I'm not that dumb. All right. Look, I've done a lot of dumb shit in my life, but I'm not that dumb. Next up, Iowa heads to Omaha. Creighton's now laying 12. This opened up at like 8.5 or 9. At 12, give me the Hawkeyes. Mac?
Is this a spot where Creighton's going to fuck somebody up on that court? I mean, Iowa takes their show to the road for the first time. I think I'll lay it with the Blue Jays. I just think they're the better roster, and that place gets bonkers.
On the morning show is at 9, and I leaned Creighton, but 12. 12 fuck these lines move. UMKC for the Kangaroos.
Colby, I want this one when we slice up the picks part of the show. We miss out on the prop, so I want the prop in there. Trey Alexander higher than 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's played 2 shit teams, hasn't played the full game in either. 29 against FAMU and 32 against North Dakota State. I like Trey Alexander higher than 25.5 points, rebounds, assists.
I like it. Look at Noah getting in there. UMKC's hopping around into Waco, Texas. You know they're the Kangaroos. You get what I did there. I catch 27 in Waco. Look at me over here hosting.
I just gave it 10 o'clock at night.
Why? I have no idea.
This is West Coast time. What are we doing out there in Waco, Waco?
Well, it is Waco. It is Waco. Yeah. I will lay the 27.
Yeah, Baylor looked like shit the other night, so this could be a nice little bounce back. They have the preseason tournament on deck, but still, they're going to smash them.
UC Irvine's catching 14.5 in Los Angeles, taking on the Trojans. Give me the 14.5 in UC Irvine. You?
I'm going to lock up Irvine. I think this is going to be a tight game. I think USC, yes, very good, but I think Irvine, this is a get-up spot for little brother.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Anteaters. I'm not going to lock it, but I like Irvine.
Too many points. Yeah, single-digit game.
All right, folks. So that's our lineup. We just went through all the games. To recite, my locks are UC Davis standalone game, Providence at home getting 1.5 points. I also locked up Sacred Heart getting 1.5 points against Holy Cross. Morehead State minus 4.5 against Mercer. Temple plus 4.5 against Drexel. I was talked into that one. Brown minus 4.5 against New Hampshire. What else do we have? Jacksonville minus 4.5. A lot of 4.5 numbers against Georgia Southern. Also locking up the likes of UMass Lowell plus 4.5. Also money line play against Georgia Tech. Also locking up. What else do we have on the card? Tarleton plus 9.5. Green Bay plus 4.5. Also Green Bay. You play on the money line. I'm also going to bet on Chicago State minus 1.5. Texas A&M minus 5.5. One of my favorite plays. Illinois minus 1.5. Santa Clara plus 10. Ride the money line as well. Kansas minus 5.5 or 6, whatever you can get out there. I see 5.5 out there right now against Kentucky. And those are my plays, I believe. I might take Milwaukee in the points at some point. Mac, fire away.
Yeah, we got our lock battle to start standalone. I got the Bison over UC Davis. I got the veteran Badgers, Greg Gard, going to the dunk, getting a big win. We're both on Sacred Heart at Holy Cross, laying the points with Moorhead against Mercer. The Philly battle, I'm taking the dog here. Give me the Owls of Temple against Drexel. I'm going to take the Boston dog, too. Give me Northeastern against Harvard. That game's always right down the wire, and I think Northeastern's going to win outright. Oakland coming off the road trip. Great spot at home against Bowling Green. Brown, same scenario. They're going to put it on New Hampshire. I'm going to add this one. Give me Wagner at Rhode Island. Sprinkle some on the money line. I think they're live in that game. Sparty, better coach, veteran roster, gets it done over the Dukies. Bounce back, they'll make some shots. Jacksonville, the Dolphins were both on against Georgia Southern. UMass Lowell gets it done at Georgia Tech. Roll Tide roll over Little Brother South Alabama. Greensboro gets it done at Vanderbilt. I'm going to add Prairie View. Too many points at Abilene Christian, so I'm going to lock that up. Western Kentucky as well. Wrong team favored. They're going to get it done against Murray State, the Racers. I'm gonna take the Phoenix with you. Green Bay at Valpo, and then our lock battle here. Give me the Stangs of SMU with Texas A&M coming to town. That's going to be a ball game. Illinois, that place is going to be on fire against Marquette. I'll lay it with the Illini. Santa Clara at Stanford. Sprinkle some on the money line against the Tree Huggers. Rock Chalk, Big 12, Bill Self, Jayhawks get it done over Big Blue Nation in Chicago. And Kelly LePepe against Jackson State in the nightcap. Give me the Anteaters at USC. I think that's a ball game. Let's go.
Also, KG Visual says, does UVA clear the over 38 or 83.5? I can't read. I say no.
That's a lot of points for UVA.
Yeah.
Under or lower.
Yeah. Yeah. Noah, your locks?
Muted.
You're on mute, buddy.
Damn it. Oakland -1 against Bowling Green.
Oh shit, we forgot to throw in Oakland on mine. We're on Oakland. We're all three of us on Oakland. Yeah.
Yeah. Syracuse -5 against Colgate. UNC Greensboro +2.5. Sprinkle some on that money line against Vanderbilt. Green Bay +4 at Valpo. Sprinkle some on that money line. SMU Texas A&M -5 against SMU. I wrote that the wrong way. Santa Clara +9.5. Sprinkle some on the money line there against Stanford, and Kansas -5.5 against Kentucky.
Let's go.
There we go, folks. That is our show. I can't wait to be recapping tomorrow night's action with all those big time matchups. So folks, appreciate everyone in the chat. We had over 203 people watching this thing. So come on, hit that like button, man. Guys, gals, whatever. Hit that like button. Do the damn thing. You can do it. All right. Yeah, I mean, give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Noah Bieniek is on Twitter at NoahB77_. You know, Noah's the man. We give him a hard time sometimes, but what a call on the Michigan Wolverines. And give myself a follow on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Follow. YouTube. You can watch this, folks. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Subscribe. And also remember, if you're subscribing, it's the hub for all of our podcasts. I host the College Football Experience, where we talk college football year round. The FCS College Football Experience, the College Baseball Experience, myself, Noah Bieniek, and the Big 12 Experience with Moneyline Mac and company there. Mac also hosts the Ryan and Rush Show. Check it out. And check out the Sports Gambling Podcast, live from Las Vegas every Friday night on VSiN. If you have YouTube TV, you have VSiN. Check out the Sports Gambling Podcast in general. All right. So check out all that. Get the SGPN app. It's free to download in the App Store and Google Play Store. And remember, folks, until next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.